Hi guys, thanks for coming to listen to another story. Today you're going to hear another book about birds. Have you ever wondered why birds make sounds? So this book is called Bird Talk, What Birds Are Saying and Why by Lita Judge. So what do you notice? First, let's read to find out how and why birds talk to each other. We're also going to learn other ways that birds communicate. Here we go. And one of your jobs today, after you listen to the story, is drawing a picture of one of these birds. So you might want to look carefully at the pictures as well and think which one you're going to want to draw a picture of and write a fact about. That's one of your questions. Chirp, warble, quack, coo, rattle, squeak, screech. In backyards, meadows, and forests, the air is filled with bird talk. But what are they saying? Pick me! Male songbirds go all out to get noticed in the spring. The melodious song and bright-colored feathers of an American goldfinch say, "Choose me, I'm the healthiest." Like most songbirds, the female is quieter and drabber, the better to sit unnoticed on her nest. War, war, war. A bluebird of paradise sings to attract a mate and defend his territory. To make sure a female notices, he flips upside down and swings frantically to and fro. An American robin sings hundreds of different songs. The more complicated his song, the more he says, "I have the most experience. I'll make the best mate. I'm the strongest." Not all birds sing to attract mates to claim their territory. Some males strut. Bang and boom. To catch the eye of a female, male sage-grouse puff up their feathers and strut like runway models. Then they make loud popping sounds by blowing up air sacs and rubbing their wings across their chest. Plop, plop, ka-plop. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Wild turkeys strut as well, but their naked heads are covered in wattles that turn scarlet red. The bird with the biggest, brightest wattles usually wins. A palm cockatoo is a regular one-man hard rock band. He whistles and bobs his head, and then he breaks off a stick to drum against a tree. The message is clear to the other males. Stay away, this is my tree. Let's do the blue-footed booby dance. Many birds dance to communicate with a future mate. Blue-footed boobies don't want to be confused with the red-footed boobies, so the male lifts his feet proudly, showing their bright blue color. If a female likes what she sees, she joins the dance, announcing, "We belong together." Western grays dance in perfect unison by running across the water like a pair of water skiers. After their fancy footwork, the partners present weeds to each other as if to say, "And this is how we will build our nest." Indian sarus cranes bow and leap, performing an elegant ballet. They trumpet loudly and throw sticks into the air, proclaiming, "We are paired. We will build a nest together." Their bond is so strong they mate for life. Greetings. Birds who share nesting duties have a lot to say to each other. A pair of European white storks greet one another each time one parent returns to the nest. They throw their heads forward and back, clattering their bills. A male rhinoceros hornbill says, "I will provide," as he brings food to his mate. The female has sealed herself inside a tree nest for 3 months, incubating the eggs and caring for her young. When a northern gannet returns from fishing, she and her mate stand on tiptoe over the nest. The one to leave, its bill pointing skyward the longest, says, "My turn to take off." Over here, parents and chicks learn the sound of each other's voices. We learned that in our penguin book recently. Emperor penguin parents must find their chick among thousands after they return from fishing in sea. The chicks call eagerly. In the deafening noise, the parent trumpets back until they're reunited. If danger is near, a mother common merganser calls to her chick, "Stay close." The family swims to safety. A flamingo chick peeps softly before it has even hatched. Its parent chirps back, offering encouragement to break free from the egg. Do you and your family members recognize each other's voices? So we are actually like birds in that way, aren't we? I'm not here. Some birds use trickery to protect themselves and their nests. The American bittern has a long, booming call, but when danger draws near, she sits still as a stone. Her lie, I'm not here, is convincing even to the keenest eye. A sun bittern blends into her surrounding with striped brown and gray feathers, striped, but if a hawk comes close, she fans her tail and flashes red patches, on her golden wings. Stay back, I'm a devil-eyed monster. When a fox stalks near the nest of a North American killdeer, Mama screams and flaps a wing awkwardly. Her broken wing trick says, follow me, I'm injured, I'm a better meal. She stays just out of reach, luring the fox away from her eggs. That sounds like a good idea. Look at that fox nose there. Didn't even notice that first time. Look out, we're under attack. Within a flock, birds communicate to protect themselves. Caw, caw! An American crow shrieks in alarm when a great horned owl comes near. Instead of flying to safety, the flock joins her. They scold and mob the predator, chasing it away. But when a crow prowls for eggs, Scandinavian fieldfares declare war. Chat, chat, they warn. If the intruder doesn't flee, they dive at the crow, dumping missiles of poop. Sometimes it's safer to sound the alarm quietly. When a purple finch spots a hawk overhead, he makes a short seat call that says, keep quiet, danger is near. Quickly, the flock takes cover. Come on, fly! A mother's call encourages her young. A blue jay listens for the call of his hungry youngster. The fledgling has left the nest but isn't ready to fly. Her parent answers with tender feeding calls as she brings her next meal. A young peregrine falcon is nervous to take his first flight from high off a cliff nest. Mother sits in a nearby tree calling sharply with food. Eventually he flaps towards her. She continues the training until he can grab prey in midair. Cluck, cluck, cluck. A mother wood duck summons her chicks just after they've hatched. They can't fly, but they can swim and find food once they leave their tree nest. Jump. Listen and learn. Some birds don't just sing from instinct alone. They learn to mimic or imitate the calls and songs of birds around them. Baby scarlet macaws learn how to mimic calls the way human babies learn how to talk, by listening to their parents. Northern mockingbirds even mimic other bird songs. What better way to say to a mate, choose me, I'm the smartest. They can be noisy neighbors, even imitating man-made sounds like car alarms, ambulance sirens, and cell phone rings. African gray parrots are excellent mimics. Many learn to repeat people's voices, but one named Alex learned to use words with human meaning. He had a vocabulary of 150 words and could name objects, count to 6, answer questions, and request rewards. Want a nut? Whether they sound like people or sing a song, birds are talking just like you. And then there's a list of all the birds in the book. Bluebird of paradise, American goldfinch, American robin, sage grouse, wild turkeys, palm cockatoo, blue-footed booby, western grebe, Indian sarus crane, European white stork, rhinoceros hornbill, northern gannets, emperor penguin, common merganser, so many, flamingos, American bittern, the sun bittern, North American killdeer, American crows, great horned owl, Scandinavian fieldfare, purple finches, peregrine falcon, blue jay, wood duck, scarlet macaws, northern mockingbirds, and African gray parrots. Well, that was a fun book. I hope you enjoyed listening to Bird Talk, and I look forward to reading your writing today. Bye.